October 11, 2025. This is for you that have followed me. I know that you are some people that follow me but have no money to support me in. And it's okay, you know who you are, and God knows how much you have in your bank account and what you have, if you have any money or not. And so today I was waiting to see if someone have supporting me, like helping me in this very problem I have just now. And there was no one that had sent any money. So I continue to help myself in that way, that I know that the hospital have a counselor, and that is not the same as psychology, because if I go to the psychology, they only want to give medicine. That's the only thing they think will solve the problem. And it is not where I want to go. I have told my doctor I don't want to go there. She want me to go to psychology. And I say no, because I know who they are, because I am a psychologist on my own. And there is no, I don't give out medicine. I try to solve the problem in another way than to take pills. And you know, the pills for mental issues that killed my mother, and I don't want to take any medicine. If there is not medicine that have with blood pressure like that, then I take a little insulin. But I know it's not about what I eat that causes me to get diabetes. It's because I am chronic stress in my body because of everything that have happened in my life, that you that have followed me almost from the start, that in this podcast, that I have told you how bad my family was, or where I was born in. And my mother wanted to do abortion on me. And my father was alcoholic. And my mother started to take mentally pills to could sleep and to not be so nervous. And that did she do when I was born, and she didn't want to take care of me. So my siblings, my older siblings, my adopted sister and my biologic brother, they could do whatever they wanted to do with me. My mother didn't look after what they were doing. And so I had to help myself. I was so very stressed as a child. I got my first medicine for blood pressure that I got when I was only 8 years old. And so the doctor gave me that. And I had it for a time, but my mother didn't want to give me that kind of medicine. So it was only a little while I got it. And I was full of stress, and I had migraine twice a week, mostly. I maybe had it other days also, but mostly was it when I should do gym exercise in the school, because I had hard to do the gym, because I was bully of my classmate, and I was good in exercise, but it was that they never chose me. I was the last they chose. I was bullied in that way, and I didn't like to standing with classmates that was almost in the limit to be in a class for disabled in the brain, mental low, or to say intelligent low, and I didn't like to be with them. Like they couldn't catch the ball if someone threw it to them, but I was very good in sport. That is in my DNA, and later on in life I did very much sport, and so it was when I had to go to the school and do this that I had a migraine. I don't remember if it was before I go to the school or after. And so I suppose that I had a migraine. I had pain in my head maybe more days because they were bullying me, and sometimes I lay on the ground and they hit me, those that was the leader in the class. And so I have had this issue my whole life, because it started in my family, and then I grew up, and then my father, he was alcoholic, and he was never at home. I didn't know how a real man should be. So when I come out and wanted to change my life, because I didn't want to go out when I was teenager. But then I say to myself, I can't be inside my whole life. I need to go out after school. And so I started to walk around, and I walk by myself. I didn't have so much friends, and because they could never come into my home, because I didn't know if my father should be a little drunk, or if he should be so drunk so he didn't know what he was saying and doing in our home, and that's, I couldn't take friends in there. I had some few friends outside my home, but they didn't want to be with me because they never could come home to me. So when I started to walk out, and I met, I was a cute young woman, and they come to me, those men, but it was only those men that saw how fragile I was. So from the start, I got men that wanted to destroy me mentally. They didn't hit me. It was only one man, that young boy, that hit me. But and I walk away from him, and I never come back. But he did, so my lip was broken and bleeding, and but those other men, they did it psychology in that way, and it's many of you that listen now that have had this relationship with men that want to really take you out from anything. It was like my mother said that my wants was hanging in the forest, and that was what those men wanted me to have, the same thing, that I was nothing in the relationship, and they wanted me to do things that was not in my mind to do, but I did it because they told me to do things. And I'm thankful that they were never criminal men. They were only evil to break me down in psychology, in mentally. But they never come to be that, because this is what I understand today, and that's why I'm recording this episode, because I did run away from all these evil, mental sick men that wanted to destroy me as a person. And when I felt like I'm losing myself in this relationship, and then I had to run away. So I have counted it before. I think I ran away from 5-6 relationship. I didn't take anything with me. I only ran out from the home, and had to find out by myself how to manage my life, and I could, because I was young, and I could do working. I work when God come and took me out. So I have been working in my life, but no, I have never liked to work for men. I have had my own business most of the years, and I have never could be together inside the work, and I was bully of adult people, I was bully of people that was 30, 40 years old, and I should work with them, and they did bad things to me. Like if I was often cleaning places, and the machines that I had to clean up the floor, those big machines that I had to let it research over the night, and then could use it in the morning. And when I come to my job, it was out from the research, take in electricity in the machine, and I couldn't use them. It was like that. They did in my job, so I couldn't work because they did many bad things to me. I have been bullied my whole life, but I have tried to not be together with people in that way. I was forced to work in the United States sometimes. Now it sounds weird. I was working in this daily work. You can go to an office where you get a work just over the day like that. And those kind of job I had. And then I had a nice job in a military mall in Virginia Beach, and I was a supervisor for 10 people, but the manager for this cleaning group, he lost his contract, the paper, and we all had to go. That was very sad because I like to be the supervisor and could manage my own work in that way, and telling people what they should do, but mostly I didn't do that. I only had contact with the manager, but it was maybe 1 or 2 months working there, and then he lose everything. And because many of those in United States said they were bad in economy. They wanted to buy things for themselves and not save up money to if something happened. You need to have a buffer. I think it's called that in English. You need to have some money in your bank account if something happens. If you're business manager, at least, like people is, you are giving people money. People's life is about what you do in your economy, and some people are good in that, but some people is very bad, and so I understood that today, that I have run away from a bad situation, but I have held it until it is almost impossible to be there. And so that is what I did now. And I run away in that way, that I change my apartment where I should live. And I did that without having any money. So now is the problem that I don't have the money. And I have thinking, how should I take care of it? And first of all, that I need to pay the rent for the new apartment so I can stay there. And then sometimes I'm thinking, I have done that before in in life. Like I think deep on the things, and I was thinking, like, I stay there. I can pay the next rent also, but I cannot pay the rent for this apartment because I need to pay 2 rents for this apartment where I am now and for my new, and then I need to pay very much money for to move and clean up my home. And I have my landlord has say that I should ask the one that is coming and should live here in this apartment if she wants some of these things I have in my apartment, like the blinds in every windows. And she have not answered me. And they say I need to clean up the whole garden. And these things I can't do. I can't do it. I am disabled, and it's hard for me to do anything. And so I come to know one thing to do that we have here in Sweden, and you maybe have that in your country also, but you don't know it, or you know it. I give you that now idea. If you have trouble in the living situation, and I don't know if I get the right answer, but I'm going to try this. That I have written to the hospital, and I know I have had that before once when I come back from United States, and I wasn't talking, but now is it so much more serious because I am much older, and then I'm disabled, and the stress have taken the highest level. So only a knock on my door, I be so full of stress. And this woman that come to my home and asked me question, she asked if I was frightened of her. That's how they thinking. And I say, no, I'm not at all. I am not frightened about you, but I'm frightened about the situation I am in, because you tell me that you are going to say no to help me. I say to her. So I know that this help was not. It was 0. I told her. And that's make me go so stressed, so I can't talk. I couldn't find words. It was common words that I didn't find in the brain because I was so stressed. And now I am running out again. It's so amazing that it's repeat, because I don't get that kind of help. But I know God exists, and I know afterlife exists. So this is maybe a path they have given me now today, because I remember that I can take contact with the counselor at the hospital, and that is not a person that want to give me medicine. This is a person that will solve my situation for me. And of course I try to solve my own problem by taking contact with them. It's maybe she or he that I'm going to talk to, but it's not a psychologist, because I don't need psychologist. I don't need their medicine. I need to have someone that take care of me in my situation. And I had waiting to get that solve the problem with that someone should send me money, so I didn't need to go to the hospital and try to find out how to solve this problem on my own, and the money should solve the problem, and there is more I need, because I don't have a place for my scooter. You saw the picture of me and my scooter in last episode, in the cover of that episode, and that scooter, I can't take it to my apartment, and I can't have it outside because it can be stolen, and so one problem is that I need to have a place where I can park it and have a key to it, to open a door to it. I can walk inside to the scooter, so somewhere in the house I live in need to have some area for me, for the scooter. And that is something also to solve, and that can the counselor help me with. She can help me with everything, take contact with her and explain for them, maybe in a better way than what I can do. So it is like I am in, I don't have I don't know what you call it, I have a chair to sit at. I am between two chairs. It's only air where I am, and nowhere to sit. And it's the problem just now, and I know that I have said that many times to you, that the money is not the most I need. I need to get some people that really care for me and understand my situation. My daughter, she only laughs at me if I say something serious. She don't want to hear, and she only cares for her father. She is visiting me like technical, not with any feelings. It's only that she knows I am her mother, and she need to talk to me sometimes and meet me. She called me yesterday in the evening, and I say, what sound is around you? And she say she was cleaning the dishes at her church, and that's what she do when she talking to me, like have other things to do than to listen at me. Why did she call me? I was thinking after, why did she call me? when she don't want to hear what's going on in my life and share with me what's going on in her life. I don't know what to talk about when she is calling me, because it's like air only. And she called me about once in a month. She called me. And when she called me, she do other things in the background. And most of the time maybe 5 minutes she's talking with me in a telephone, 5 minutes per month. So that is no help at all. I was very shocked when she helped me with the garden when she was here this summer. And I dare to talk to her because I didn't want to break what she was doing. I was so shocked that she took care of everything in the kitchen, in the garden. And I'm glad for that, because it was people here that should look around in this apartment if they wanted to rent it. So that was clean in the garden. But the garden have to go, and that is much money to take only the garden away, and then is all my belongings. I am not going to take with me so much of these belongings I have now. I'm going to take my Christmas things, because that's all the Christmas things. It's before God come into my life. I got some of my belongings when I come back to Sweden from United States. My daughter's father come and give me much of what I had before, and before him. I think he didn't want to be reminded about me, so I got things back from the past, and that was Christmas things that I'm going. It's very much wind today, but as soon as the wind is have slowed down in this week, I hope that will come. It's Saturday today, and then I going to the store unit I rent to take home my Christmas belonging, and the other that is in the store unit, they can throw it away in the trash pile, those that clean up my home. I'm not going to have much with me. I have some electric kitchen tools, but some of those tools I have been interested of it, but when I have bought it, it have not been good to use. So those machines is going away, and I'm going to buy more soap, drinking soap. I hope it's soap that you drink food, or else I say something you cleaning up yourself with. I have hard to know which is which of them to pronounce. So I'm not going to do so much food. But I'm going, one good thing I bought, it was my air fryer That is a very good kitchen tool. And then I have to a soda stream to make some to drink, but I only drink that kind of drink in the weekend, not in the ordinary day. I don't do that, so I rest the body a little, and so it is this. Only some few things, and it's going to trash because I don't want to give it away and ask people if they want to have. I'm done with those things. I am not a collector. I'm not a plotter. It will go, and I take away many things now in my move, and so it is a real. I try to not be stressed. It's enough with the stress I have. Every day they knock on my door to take my trash. And I say that to them because I be so scared of when it's ringing in the bells in my door. But it didn't work. I am still very frightened, stressful of when they knock on my door. But I have found out, you that have stress, that if I have a little music on or something in my ears, headset, low sound so I can hear if they knock on my door. But if I do that, most of the time I don't be scared because the brain have the in the headset to listen at and not listen on what's going on with my door. So that is a good tip for you that is full of stress in some level. But this level I am in, it kills me. It kills me, and I hope I can come to the new apartment before it kills me, or that the counselor can help me if so I don't die because of this chronic stress I have. And you know, in United States, for example, that those people from Vietnam, they have hard with their brain after have been in the war and coming back, and but they don't understand this here in Sweden, how much stress you can have inside you that will kill you. It doesn't will kill me, the stress in its way, but it's stress inside my body, so I have this very, very high blood pressure and very, very much blood sugar, and it's and that in itself destroy my body inside me, and so it will kill me if I can't slow it a little down to find me a a place where I can rest. And I felt it was a spiritful apartment that I'm going to move to. It's going to be peaceful there. I felt it. And this apartment have not been peaceful. It was something this morning, something like a big crash. It sounds like something very big in glass was broken, and it sounds like it was in my home, but it have not been something in my home that have been broken. It was my neighbors upstairs, because I have heard it, more of it, but a lower sound of it. So, and it can be the television they had on too high because they have kids that playing and doing things that make me full of stress. I have the headset on, but the sound of that glass that broken, it was so very high, so it was going in into my ears, even if I had music on. But it was this that I didn't go scared in my body. I heard it, and it was a normal fright reaction in me, because I had the music on in my ears. But I heard it and react like a normal person react, not this full of stress. So I have some weeks left, and then I have to, if nothing happen, I will take this company that is going to move me and clean up here. And then when I should pay them, I don't have any money to pay them, so I don't pay them. But it's sad to do that, because I have just cleaned up my debts. I have no debts, and God's daughter should not have any debts. She should have a clean bank account. It's not going to be something they take away from my bank account because I have not paid my bills. God's daughter could pay her bills in fully. And I say that, I don't say that to you that listen. I say that to God, I say it to those in afterlife that they need to do something. And yeah, they say they have given me advice to take contact with a counselor. They say I have them here because they touch me, and that's why I started to coughing, because they come. And they are here now, and they reach out for you that they want you to react to have action to help me. They are sending out. It's like the sun. So it's not only one that going out. It's like sunbeams, many sunbeams going out from my head. They are inside my head, and then it's going out like this. In New York, this woman statue that you got from France to United States in New York. It's staying on the island there, Ellis Island, I think it's the name of it. The peace woman. I don't know if it's called like that, but it's like that. I think it's something that is directed to United States. That's why I see it like that, because they are saying there is many of those in the United States that listen at you that have this overflow, but they love money more than what they love God, and they hold it, they keep in their money so much because they want to make a status on other people that their life is happy and they have lots of money and they are successful in their life, when they are not, but they are lying. They have money, but they don't have this happiness, and they have not that status that they want you to see them to have. They are here on this podcast because they want to listen at solution and help from me, and then they listen because they know God is with me and God is sending things to them to help me. And but people are coming here to me because they always say, "What can you do for me?" But they never asking me, "What can I do for you?" They always want to have something for themselves. That is selfish, what the Bible is talking about. We should help each other. And I have talking about that also. And they are saying this to you that is stubborn and don't want to help me and don't want to help God and those in afterlife that want to find the solution for me, so I don't need to be more full of stress because of the situation I am in. And I check out my bank account every 12 hours to see if someone have helped me. Someone have understood to do action in this, what you hear. And God knows also you that doesn't have anything to help me with. He know who have money and those who not have, so they can send. Just now is the solution that, but it can happen that they find another way for me to could move without problems. I should not need to have any bills that I can't pay, as I am a daughter of God. So you should understand this. If Jesus was in the same situation as me, what should you do if it was he that have this problem? Because I'm a daughter of God and I am a sister of Jesus. So it's up to you that we only explain for you. They are here, many here, and talking to me, and they are I laugh because but I'm serious, take it serious, but I laugh also because it was surprising for me. They're screaming, action, they're screaming. And there is like this woman statue on Ellis Island, that is so many that is in her hair shouting. So that's what they are saying. You need to pay attention and open your heart and not be so stubborn. I have talked to you about when I come to Chicago area, and this man come and get me from the airport, and he say that or the whole time when we drive home to him, he say, I can't understand what I did. I can't understand this, because he had paid a flight ticket to me, and it was about $800 he paid for the flight ticket. And then he come and get me, and we come to his home. And then when I start to come to know him, he never give $1 to any person. And he had paid my flight ticket. And so that was God, or of those in afterlife. It's God always, because afterlife can't do anything if not God say yes to it. So he didn't know God, and I was not so much. I didn't know God so much, so I could teach him about God, because it had not happened so much then in that time. And but he was buying me a flight ticket because he heard from God. He react on it. He do action. And then I met him in heaven. I come to heaven and I saw him, and he was standing in heaven, and but not in that age that he was when he bought the flight ticket, but he was in heaven as a young man. I saw him, and he had passed away, but was allowed to come into heaven as an like 20 years old, like that. So that's what you can get also when you do action. So he come in because he paid the flight ticket for me. So that people ask, God doesn't answer me, people are saying. But God maybe not answer you because you don't act on what God is telling you. It's two ways to communicate. It's not only on one. You also need to make some steps to pull God closer to you in your life. That is the key words for you from this episode to have inside your mind. So God bless you, and thank you for listening.